If you've been working or studying from home, when is the last time you wore shoes all day long? Posture expert and shoe designer Dr. Liza joins us now with her top 3 tips for choosing footwear that's not going to hurt you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Because I have to tell you, I don't remember the last time I wore heels.
No, well, the thing is, most people have been working from home or their wardrobe has gotten a lot more casual over the pandemic. So they're not used to wearing heels, they're not used to wearing dress shoes, or even in general, leather shoes. And something that a lot of people don't realize is your feet have probably changed during the pandemic. If you have gained some weight, then your arches may have flattened a bit, which means that you may actually be a bigger size because you're not wearing your supportive shoes all the time or your orthotics. Your arches may have dropped, which means that your feet might actually be wider. So, going back into wearing dress shoes, especially high heels, there are a couple things you want to look for. So, first of all, you want to make sure that you're actually wearing the right size. If your feet have gotten bigger, I highly recommend getting a shoe stretcher so that way you can actually stretch out your shoes to fit your current size. And that way, when you go back into work or you go back into wearing those shoes, you're going to find they're a lot more comfortable if you've already pre stretched them. And the other thing that you want is always to have some great support because with working from home or during the pandemic and having those arches falling, you definitely want something with some nice orthotic insole. So that way you have arch support, you have cushioning, and that first day back into wearing, whether it's heels, men's dress shoes, isn't going to be as painful if you have some great support. And then again, you always want to do a test with your shoes, and it's something that I call the ring test. So with the ring test, it's like your shoes are a towel, and you want to try to ring them or twist them or bend them. If you can easily twist them or bend them, that pair of shoes is likely not going to give you enough support. And for so many people, we've been spending more time sitting during the pandemic, which means that our hip flexors have gotten tight. Now, when our hip flexors get tight, it actually causes us to roll in more or overpronate, which can actually cause foot pain, knee pain, hip pain, back pain. And that's why this ring test is so important. So your shoes will make sure that you are not rolling in.
Now, is this like exercise where you can kind of get your feet back into shape?
Absolutely. So one of the things you want to do, because your arches have likely tightened up, my favorite things to do is actually to release your feet with a chilled spoon. So if you're doing this, you can keep your spoon in the fridge and designate it as a foot only spoon. So you don't want to be using
Please
the
don't
same
use that for
spoon.
ice
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to like release your feet and then eat it. So yes, you'd be going in and you just want to take the bottom part of the foot or the edge of the spoon and you want to just go in there. You're going to feel some crunchiness and you're going to feel that crunchiness. So it should feel like a little bit of an uncomfortable massage, but this is amazing so that when you get back into your shoes, your feet are actually going to feel great. But you also want to do the top of the feet too, because they work extra hard, especially if you've been wearing slippers or sandals without a back. The top muscles of your foot work really hard. So you want to use the top of the spoon to do that. And then after you've done your little self-release treatment, it's so good to just give your foot a stretch. So you can take it and you can bend it so that you feel a stretch at the top of your foot. And then you can take it and use your hands and really feel a stretch at the bottom.
Wow, those are awesome tips. We've run out of time, but I want to let viewers know where they can get more information. So we'll put that up on our website at chch.com. Dr. Liza, always great to see you.
So great to see you as well. I hope you all have happy feet now.